Hi, welcome to TheFilmoChat. Today we have with us Mr. Kumeil, who is a model coordinator, and we can share his experience. Hi Kumeil, welcome to TheFilmoChat. First and foremost thing I would like to ask you, how long have you been in the industry? And what made you get into the industry? Is it glamour or the making a career in the industry?
I have completed 20 years in the industry, and how I got into it is basically I got into it as a struggler, model for myself, and when I got into it there was no modeling agency as such. 20 years back there was no agency, so all the struggle and all running around, it got me thinking, okay, there has to be somebody to mediate between the models and the agencies and all those people.
Since you are from a non-media background,
Totally.
how did your parents react to it when you entered the industry?
My parents were quite skeptical, but at that point of time I was not doing anything. So like they were saying, "Chalo kuch to kar," I let him do anything. I mean whatever. And I had a background of me myself being very enterprising in college and all that. So they knew that definitely whatever I do, somewhere I'll be able to go through with it. So that faith was there. Rest, and they never discouraged me for it. Definitely didn't discourage, because we were totally from a very orthodox family, but they did not discourage. So I think that was a positive.
So Kumeil, what kind of coordination you are into?
See, basically we are specializing in ads, mainly TV ads, and we also do prints. But we do prints which are subsequently there of the TV ad itself, not separately. We don't do print ad separately. Okay? And we are doing films, but that's not our forte.
What kind of models you coordinate for? Amazingly good looking, or anybody can model?
See, amazingly good looking is a different category altogether. What we cater to is normal people, which are required in ads in day-to-day life, normal people.
So Kumeil, tell me, while choosing a model, what qualities you see in them?
It's mainly about common sense. If I'm selling you something or I'm showing you something new, how a person will react in natural life, in your real life, that's all advertising is about. Little exaggerated because it has to show on the ad, because it's a 30-seconder or 20-seconder. So you have to exaggerate your emotions. Only common sense. You don't have to teach a person how he is going to react if he gets something different from the market, something new. Or
you
if
mean
he's
to say
upset about what he already has.
These
are the few things which is required in the ad. If you see ads, basically what you have is not good enough. So you're sad, you're angry, and then you get something new, you're happy.
You mean to say it's totally spontaneous?
Yes, it is basically how you would react if you get something which is something new or different, or which is not there in the market. You know, that those expressions. And those expressions will come with common sense. I cannot tell you, okay, give me a surprise look or give me a happy look. You should know what it is. That will make the job much easier. If you don't have that, you, however good looking you are, you might not get any work. I have a lot of people who are very good looking, but they don't end up getting any good ad because they cannot react. They don't have the basic common sense of acting, how you're supposed to react at a particular situation. And that's not difficult. It's very simple, but it's inbuilt. It should be there. You should be able to emote. That's it. If you cannot emote, you cannot be a model. And that cannot be taught. How to emote cannot be taught. What you're supposed to do, we can tell you. But how to do it, that comes from inside.
That's true.
Understand?
Can you tell me what was your first ad where you provided a model?
It was a biscuit ad which we had done for kids for a production house called White Light Productions. That was my first break, and in that I had given some kids classroom shot. That was about 20 years back, so it's like not so fresh in my memory.
Handling kids all alone, is a very difficult task.
Yeah, my wife is there from past 20 years. We are doing it together. And my wife does the bit of actually interviewing the people first. And once she gets the model, then I get the portfolio done, I get them on the shoots. And on the shoots we handle the kids or the adults, everything, the entire shoot is handled by both of us.
What are the responsibilities of a model? What do you expect from a model?
Expectations are not very high. Basically, if a model commits to come for a shoot, that model has to be present on the time, date, with all the costume requirement given to the model. That's a basic thing.
Okay, and how do you tackle problems on the set? Supposing if there is any problem.
There are a number of problems. But with experience now I can say it's a piece of cake for me. But we have problems like a shoot goes beyond the time limit of a particular person. It gets delayed for some reason or the other. Another problem that has come up quite some time is we have different models who come for shoots and we book them for a particular amount before they come for the shoot. And when they come for the shoot, they see that one person is getting more than the other, and when they discuss, they realize that they are doing almost the same job, then why one person is getting more and one is less. Yeah, so in such a situation, we have to make the model understand that there are a lot of categories. Basically, one thing is experience of the model, then there is a role what the model is playing. Maybe that model feels that he is doing the same role, but there is a lot of difference.
Kumeil, now tell us some interesting incidents you've come across.
There are times when there are models who think that me and my wife are brother and sister. There are times when we have shoots in colleges, we fall short of crowd. We pick up models on the spot, tell them we pay you this much, and we get them on the spot. We get people because we are falling short. Suddenly the requirement changes and there's a panic on the set. We are calling friends, and then these things happen very rarely, but it's interesting because we handle it. On the spot things happen. There are some times when the costumes, some girls don't want to wear a particular costume, and sometimes we convince them, sometimes we are not able to convince them. We have to arrange different girls, we send them back, we get other girls. So these things happen.
Will you do coordination for films or television serials?
I have done a lot of films. I have not done many serials because their payment structures don't work for me. But I have done a lot of films. I have done Black, I have done Guzarish recently, I have done Once Upon a Time. These are the recent films. I have also done Buddha Hoga Tera Baap. So we've done a lot of films, but we're not very keen on doing films because we're happy in our, we are well known in the ad world. So,
Kumeil, what would you say the models' tricks should be for them to live long in the industry?
See, personally, I say it's 100% destiny. But if you want to have some tricks, the most important thing is you have to be serious about the profession, be professional, and take it as a thing that you want to do and not have to do. Okay. And if destiny is there, you can get through. Anybody can be a model.
So Kumeil, it was a pleasure talking to you. I enjoyed talking to you.
It was a pleasure for me also to meet you after so many years.
If you would like to contact us or Kumeil, the contact details are in the next page.